hydrate, and we gave you the molar mass right here. So this is one of the examples of this being a two-step problem. So I'm going to flip this page over so that we can see it on the back. So we have 225 grams of this phosphorus trihydride. We are trying to solve for molecules. Okay, so we're trying to go from this to molecules. And then we gave you the information of 33.998. So a molar mass, 33.998 grams per mole. All right, so with this information, the two-step idea is that we have learned how to go from grams to mole, mole to grams. We did particles to moles and moles to particles, right? And so with that, what you guys have learned up to this point is that you're using molar mass all the time for these conversions with grams, and you're using Avogadro's number for things with particles, the 6.02 E23, right? So knowing that, what is the thing that both of these have in common? And that is the word mole. Do you guys see that? They're all talking about 1 mole. So what you're going to want to do with a two-step question like this, where we're trying to go from grams all the way to molecules, you're basically going from here all the way to over here, right? So what that tells you is convert to moles. Once you have that, then you're going to go moles to particles, okay? So this is our route. We're going to convert to moles first using our molar mass. Then we're going to take that answer and we're going to convert it over to particles using Avogadro's number. All right, so when we go to start typing this in, we have 225 grams of PH3. So just like what we've been practicing, we're going to bring words down to the right. We're going to convert into moles. So we have moles on top, okay? Right here, it's always still a 1 has to be with something. So it's always with the word mole. So the 1 would be on top. The molar mass would be what's on the bottom. So the molar mass that was given to us in the problem was 33.998. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and calculate moles first, typing it into my calculator. So I'm going to have my 225 times 1, push enter, and then divide by my molar mass. So you get this value. 6.618, all right? And I'm going to simplify that a little bit to 6.62 moles, okay? So there's my answer number 1. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to convert it to particles using Avogadro's number. So now we're starting with 6.62. I'll do that in a different color. So 6.62 moles. We're going to bring word down to the right. So that's going to be where 1 goes. We're going to have particles on top, or molecules on top, okay? And that's where Avogadro's number is going to go. 6.02 E23. I'll remind you how to type that in your calculator in a second. Okay? So when you type this one in, we're going to have 6.62. I would multiply by Avogadro's number, which is 6.02. I'm going to push my second, and then this little x to the negative 1, because there's an EE on top, so the E is going to show up, 23. Push enter. We can divide it by 1 if we want. There we go. All right, and that would be our final answer. So again, just so you know how that setup was, in case you're typing it in, there's that. We divide it by 1, we get that same answer. So my final answer is we're going to round this up to 99 times 10 to the 24 molecules. Okay? 3.99 times 10 to the 24 molecules. Okay? So that's the answer to number 9. So tomorrow on your test, just know that I'm gonna lay this out for you. I will say convert it to moles first, then convert it to the next thing, okay? But for RHT on the little bonus page, you guys want to be using this two-step process for it, okay?